What's up, guys? It's Carlos. You know who it is. You know. So, let's talk about a subject today. I've been seeing this for a while. I don't know. I feel like now is the time to talk on it. Sparring. I don't know how many people actually out there know that there's different types of sparring. Like, you can hard spar, which is what everybody loves to watch on social media. And then there's technical sparring, there's light sparring. And some guys just don't understand. There's fighters that don't understand that whole series of different types of sparring. I know guys that they're like, okay, we're gonna light spar, and then a minute and a half into it, it turns into a hard spar, and it's like there's nothing you can do. Those two are always gonna do that no matter what happens. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It could be a sparring day, a non-sparring day. They step in the ring and they're like, we're gonna go light, right? And then boom, next thing you know, they're hitting each other like they're in an actual sanctioned fight. But the purpose of sparring is practice. It's like a scrimmage. When you watch a football game, do you watch quarterbacks really get hit during scrimmages? They're essentially playing two-hand touch with the quarterback, right? Do you see the safety sitting there and taking the receiver's head off at a practice or a scrimmage? You don't. Because it's a scrimmage. Sparring's the same thing. I can't say that I'm not guilty of starting off in a light spar or doing a technical spar and then turning into a full-blown desmadre in the ring. I'm guilty of it myself. And normally my sparring partner will come up to me and be like, hey man, we didn't need to go like that. And I'll be like, you know what, man, I'm sorry, you're right. Then when we come back, boom, right? So a lot of these videos you see guys hard sparring, right? But the fact of the matter is, what you don't see is a lot of guys don't often hard spar. And just because dudes look like they're out of their sparring partner's range, like you'll see this at our club a lot. You'll see small guys sparring with tall dudes or dudes that are physically bigger than them, and that's for a reason. The coach is actually doing that as a form of development. But I get a lot of comments that don't seem to grasp this concept, which is the other reason why I'm actually bringing this up. Oftentimes, you'll see a 15-year-old sparring with a 12-year-old. It doesn't really help the 15-year-old much, but it's definitely building up the confidence and the strength and the skill of that 12-year-old. But in turn, that 15-year-old then is sparring with an 18-year-old because it's the same idea, right? And I get it. TikTok content creators are terrible about this because all they want to show you is hard sparring and them knocking dudes out. But the fact of the matter is, those are the guys that don't last also, because they think every single time they step in the ring they have to hard spar, or they're leading you to believe that they're hard sparring when all they're doing is giving you edits of maybe one sparring session while they were in camp getting ready for their fight. But the point here is that understand the different types of sparring, understand that there's methods to the madness, and as always, this is Carlos, Let's Talk, the voice of El Paso. Talk to me and I'll talk back. Peace.